everyone. My name is Chanel. I am a senior at the University of Pittsburgh studying accounting and finance, and today we will be covering some really cool things that Pitt Business has to offer. So, Becky talked a little bit about co curricular programs, but the best way to actually find out if you're interested in a program or if it's something that you want to learn more about is hearing from the actual facilitators themselves. So, we've put together a video interviewing all of the relevant people in each co curricular program that Pitt Business offers, and then got some insights from them and current students that have taken the program in the past. Hope you enjoy.
Hey, I'm John Houston, executive in residence, mostly for supply chain oriented business degrees. But since I've had a large experience in many other disciplines, I typically help out in other areas, including marketing, sales, consulting.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Friedman. I'm a senior here studying marketing, and I'm also one of your Biz 10 TAs.
Yeah, the program is 7 weeks. It's based on more interactive than lecture. And the first session introduces students to their own personal skills through a skills or strength finder. And then we get into some interactive class exercises on simple sales, and we gain in complexity during the weeks. We have various different teachers and sponsors that come in and also explain their point of view, because even though sales is a small word, it has many large meanings in different companies. So each company gets a chance to explain what their sales programs look like. And then the students get also to network with those executives. At the end of the program, what's unique about the Sales Academy, they get a chance to present a business case to key executives as judges. And then there's tuition reward for the first 3 places. I think someone is curious about maybe the world of sales and wondering if this is a tool they could add to their academic toolkit to further advance their chances of a role that's meaningful. Obviously, somebody that wants to take initiative and maybe can work well in teams or individually. But the curious folks that may not know exactly what sales are, but think they may have a proclivity towards it, I think are the ones that tend to gravitate to this program.
I think a student who is outgoing, willing to learn, try something new, and just also put themselves out there.
All right, I'm Zach Hilton, Director of the Financial Services and Technology Lab. We developed the FinTech Lab to provide students with an ability to work in a hands-on way with both technology and financial services to help them develop the skills that will ultimately enable them to get better jobs in the future.
Hi, my name is Sean Michael Williams. I'm a freshman here at University of Pittsburgh, majoring in finance and accounting.
Say advanced from a technology standpoint and a product standpoint. I would say fun, because most students aren't presented with the opportunities to engage at this level in both financial services and technology. Third word would be rewarding. Rewarding from the standpoint that it will help them outcompete their competitive peer group for internships and jobs in the future.
3 words to describe this program, I would say brilliant, curiosity, and imaginative.
My overall, a common theme in terms of my favorite would be something like the product ideation session that we just went through, where you're exploring a concept and building a product from the ground up, and you're talking about specific features and how those features can help a user accomplish the task that he or she has in front of them.
Hi, everyone. My name is Joe Petropola. I am an EIR here at the University of Pittsburgh, supporting the School of Business, and I created and launched our Retail Academy this fall semester. This past summer, I designed and created the Retail Academy for our business students. The program is a 6-week co-curricular program, and we focus on several different components. We have a unit on retail math. We have one on merchandise financial planning, another on assortment planning and product lifecycle management, We have a section on digital commerce and marketing. We even have an employer panel that comes in from local retailers like Dick's Sporting Goods and American Eagle. It's a pretty immersive program, and we go through all the different functions that you can work in a retail environment. I think my favorite part about the academy is one of the lenses I had when I was creating it was how do I build confidence for students that might want to apply for a career in retail? And so one of the things that I learned in talking with a lot of the students as an EIR was a concern over this concept of retail math and how do I know how to perform retail math proficiently so that when I get a position in retail, I can be ready from the get. And so what I'm most proud about is that we've integrated a lot of concepts that were feedback from students as I've met with them as an EIR into the program. Comprehensive, immersive, and surprising.
Hey everyone, my name is Jenna Bludorn. I am the executive in residence for digital marketing at Pitt, and I serve as an AVP of brands at another college, which is where I work full time. I also have experience in agency marketing and performance marketing in higher education and financial services. And so I lead the Digital Marketing Institute here at Pitt.
Hi, my name is Alexandria Pakel. I'm a junior marketing student with a certificate in digital media here at Pitt.
The DMI, or Digital Marketing Institute, is a 2-day intensive. So we usually meet on a Friday and a Saturday, and it's like about 5 hours per day. And what we go through is Google Search, which is still the biggest marketing platform in the world. And we go through social. So usually through Meta, a little bit on TikTok, a little bit on Snapchat. And we focus on like what are the things that you need to know as someone who wants to get a job in digital marketing for day one. So like what are the words I need to use? How am I going to interact with the platforms? What are the things I should be thinking about? And then we like literally pull up Google Ads and we work through problems in Google Ads. We talk about how to optimize. We do the same thing in social. And then we focus a lot on what does AI media buying look like? So Google and Facebook and TikTok and Snapchat have changed so much with the introduction of AI, and the role of the marketer is really different. So the things that you need to know are really different. And so every single year, the curriculum changes and is updated with what the best practices are for Google, for Facebook, for Instagram, for TikTok, for Snapchat at that time.
I would say diving deeper into search engine optimization and learning about how you can leverage that to increase your visibility for your brand.
Any student that is really interested in real world application of marketing would be a great fit for the DMI. If you're someone that like loves your classes but is like, I just want to try doing something that people are doing in agency or try doing something that people are doing in-house, or you're somebody that really likes technology and the way that it evolves and you're interested in like what the applications of that for marketing are, you would be a really great fit for the DMI. Also, if you just want to hear from somebody that's been doing this for a while, I mean, I've been in the industry for 10 years. I have a PhD in this stuff. Like, I do it literally every day. I manage a team of about 16 people. So I can give you examples of my actual work and my friends' actual work and my colleagues' actual work so that you have something that's really applicable for your life.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Fives. I am the program manager for the Pitt Business Career Development Office. I help Becky Rhodes oversee our portfolio of co-curricular programs. The Sports Business Academy is my personal favorite. This one is unique in the sense that every session is different. We bring in a variety of guest speakers from around Pittsburgh. Every session has a different topic, so guest speakers will cover things from like sports and finance, analytics, events and operations, media and marketing, community relations. I really love this program because students get to network with some really great professionals. Some organizations that we've had in the past included the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Steelers, the Pirates, Pittsburgh Hardball Academy. One of my favorite memories is doing the case competition with the Pittsburgh Penguins. That was really great. Part of that case competition was doing a site visit at PPG Paints, so that was really cool. Networking opportunities are abundant. because every session there's a different guest speaker from a different organization. And our guest speakers are amazing, and they're always more than willing to connect with students and talk with them about anything.
Hi, my name is Becky Rhodes, and I am the Associate Director of Career Programming and First Year Experience, along with being an adjunct faculty at Pitt Business.
Hi guys, my name is Maggie Meglio. I'm a sophomore marketing student here at Pitt, and I'm one of your Biz 10 TAs.
So the Music and Entertainment Academy is run by Executive in Residence Clay Green, and you might recognize that name because he's an EIR, Executive in Residence, who is really known for his data and sales skills. But in 2020, he reached out to me and had said, I want to create a program to educate students on the business side of the music industry. And I was like, Clay, that's great, but what experience do you have? He proceeded to send me his profiles. He was at that point #1 in the UK on the R&B charts. So I was like, okay, put it together. And the program is designed, one, not necessarily to connect students with individuals in the industry, but for students to understand the business opportunities within the music industry. Music and entertainment, heavier focus on music. And so what's production? What's promotion? How do you get record labels? How do you get in front of the right people? And so he works through that from a very high level business perspective.
So, music and entertainment is an industry that I've been passionate about since high school. I knew, like, since applying to college, that that's what I wanted to work in. And so, when I found out that it was a co curricular option, I was super interested in expanding kind of my understanding of the music business industry and kind of getting to talk one on one with like a professional and like a group of other students that were passionate about music business as well.
Anyone who is business focused but definitely has a creative side that they just feel like maybe the business world isn't fitting that bucket for them. So this program really can give you that opportunity to use your business mind, but in an area that maybe isn't banking, maybe isn't supply chain, but something a little bit different.
My name is Nalan Sirapong. I teach the Analytics Alteryx certification class. Alteryx is a toolkit that does a lot of data manipulation and preparation. It allows people to do analytics faster. So it processes large amounts of data to help you understand and look for patterns and sort of just understand what's going on. So the class teaches students how to use Alteryx and also how to think about data, how to use the toolkit to solve problems, answer questions, look at where they might be using it in the real workplace. I would say anyone who's curious, anyone who enjoys, again, like solving puzzles, unpacking big problems. So data tends to be what we do with data is you get a lot of data, but it's not clear what pattern or what kind of conclusions you can draw from it. So we try to unpack all of that using our class and then using our toolkit. Probably the moments when students just get it, where we look at a really confusing problem and I've drawn all these lines to connect. Today I drew all these lines to connect how this data set links to this data set and how everything sort of pieces together. And when students really get it and you see the light bulb pop up in their heads, they're like, oh, I see how this all works out and how it all connects.
Hi, so I'm Elise Nolan. I have, I guess, built and run the Agile Project Academy at Pitt. And so my role is really kind of being the conduit for students to be able to learn more about Agile theory, and get certified. So as part of our program, we offer kind of two globally recognized certifications now, either the Scrum.org Scrum Master, PSM1, or the Scrum.org Product Owner, PSPO1. Yeah, it's really a series of boot camps. So they're very condensed, they're very highly engaging, fast-paced. We take about 2 days to run folks through all of the concepts around either becoming a Scrum product owner or becoming a Scrum Master. So 2 days of lots of learning, activities, not a lot of lecture, more like dynamic activities and breakouts and challenges and quizzes and things like that in order to get all of the concepts that you need to understand. And then a week later, you come in and you take the certification exam, and that's covered as part of the course. And then at the end, you should be a certified either product owner or scrum master or both if you take both classes. I think the biggest one is interactive. Also maybe leadership and agile, adaptable. I think my favorite moment is just when people come up to me later, and they say, "Oh, I actually really use those concepts in my daily life," or they'll message me and say, "I used this in my internship and I was really excited because I knew all about it," and just getting to see that people take it to heart and use it.
Hi, I'm Juliana Mazza, and I'm currently a junior here at Pitt. I'm majoring in finance and marketing, and I'm one of your Biz 10 TAs.
So JLL is a co-curricular program that we do in partnership with JLL. So JLL is a commercial real estate company. The program is intended for sophomores through seniors who are interested in learning about commercial real estate and who are looking to expand their networks when it comes to anything finance or real estate related.
So the first thing that motivated me to apply to JLL was just coming into college with an interest in real estate. Pitt doesn't really offer that much for real estate besides the program and another club on campus, but this program is a great opportunity. JLL is one of the biggest commercial real estate companies in the world, and it was a really great opportunity to just network with people and see if real estate was something I was actually interested in. My favorite thing that we did was all of the lessons were at the JLL downtown office except one. We went to FNB, which is the newest addition to Pittsburgh Skylines. It was a brand new building and it was super nice. And at the end of the session, they took us to a vacant floor and we got a little bit of a taste of what it's like for the office brokers to give a tour and how they kind of pitch a property. So I thought that was really cool to see the shell of a floor.
Finance focused students, but also any student who is interested in real estate, either commercial or residential.
I think honestly, a student in any major and who thinks that they might have any interest in real estate at all should apply to this program and do it. Like I said before, all majors are applicable to real estate. So if you're interested in it, give it a try, see if it's something that you actually might really like.
Hi, my name is Alexis Kraleski, and I'm a sophomore this year, majoring in accounting and business analytics, and I am also one of your Biz 10 TAs.
Leaders Engaging and Developing Strengths, was actually a program developed through conversations with recruiters. And recruiters were telling us that engaging with first year students and transfer students and helping them develop leadership skills is one of the biggest benefits that we could offer at Pitt Business. And so we created this program. So it is specifically designed for first years and anyone who is transferred into the business school to get you connected with recruiters, learn how to be strong communicators, learn about DEI initiatives, and then just how to really develop yourself to be a leader as a student and then once you graduate.
I was very motivated to apply to Leeds because I wanted to grow myself both personally and professionally and kind of just learn some more skills that would help me stand out in the professional setting. I also took this as a really great networking opportunity through working with other peers that I haven't met, especially being a freshman. It's very hard getting yourself out there, meeting new people, and also just getting to know all the guest speakers and even some of the employers that came to our end of the year presentation. I would say one of my favorite projects that we did was the end of the year presentation. And one of my definitely weaker skills that I have is public speaking, and that's something that I'm constantly trying to work on. Through presenting my own personal development plan and my goals for my future, I was able to learn that I actually really do like public speaking whenever it's something that I'm super passionate about and I have a lot of knowledge about. This is a lesson learned that I definitely think I can take into a professional setting, knowing that I do thrive most whenever I have a lot of passion behind a topic and I have a lot of knowledge behind it as well.
I think it might be last year we brought students who had been through the program before and they came back and were able to kind of share their experiences, what they gained from the program and where they are now, full-time jobs, internships. So you could see the benefits of being in the program. If you know me at all, you know I think networking is one of the best things you can do. In this program, what I like about it is that most of the sessions are taught by recruiters. You might have somebody from BNY talking about professionalism, American Eagle talking about creating your own brand. We have Ray Jones and former Dean Audrey Morell talking about implicit bias. So you're meeting a lot of people who know how to talk about these really strong professional leadership ideas and then how to apply them.